Hey everybody, welcome to Clear Voice English channel. So let's take a look at various ways we can describe quantities of books. Let's begin with a book. Okay, so you have just one book, right? You have a book. Now you have two books. Well, you could say two books, right? But we could also say a couple of books. Okay, so a couple. It's just a more informal way of saying two. Now we have three books. 3 books is perfectly fine. You could also say a few books. So a few means 3 or 4 or maybe even 5. It's a little bit more than 2 and less than 5. And we also have some books. Some is quite an informal way of saying there is a quantity more than 2. So when we say some, we don't really know exactly how many. It could be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't really know. It's more than 2, less than many. Okay, now we have 4 books. We have a book, a couple of books, a few books, some books. What else do we have? Well, we have a dozen of books. A dozen means 12, so you can say a dozen of books. Now we have 1½ dozen of books. 1½ dozen is 18, so when we have 1½ dozen, it means we have more than 12 but less than 20. And how do you say 20? Easy, a score. A score of books. In the past, people used to say a score of fish, a score of birds, a score of animals. They would use a score. A score is 20. Okay, so what do you have? So far we have a book, a couple of books, a few books, some books, a dozen books, 1½ dozen books, and a score of books. What else do you have? Well, what do you want to say? Do you want to say 30? Do you want to say 40? Do you want to say 50? How much do you want to say? You can write in the comments. Let me know what you want to say next. Happy learning!